Thanks for watching the channel again. Today's test drive is a 1967 Chevy Chevelle. This one's got the 396 under the hood. Looks like we got power steering, no power brakes on this one though. Aluminum radiator. Beautiful blue paint. I love this color. Aftermarket set of American racing wheels. Drum brakes all the way around. Got a 4-speed. Dual exhaust out the back. I provide 100 detailed pictures on maplemotors.com for you to check out. By the end of this test drive video, you should know everything about the car. No surprises when you get here. I like it that way. It makes things a lot easier when selling a classic, well, any car. Please hit subscribe, share this video. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. All right, guys, before we leave, we'll look around the interior. Place those bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? You got the aftermarket tach there. I can show you mileage, but I mean, think about it. 1967, how do I prove actual mileage? You can. I still get calls every day, people saying, my car's actual miles. I mean, you gotta have a lot of documentation. It's just hard to prove. It does make them worth more if you can prove it though. Headliner looks good. Dash pad is good. I mean, your dash has got some cracks. You got some issues there. Let's go ahead and start this one up. It does start up good. Engine temperature does work. Oil pressure does work. And we're charging. Radio. That is on and off, and it's not cutting on. Tach. Wipers. Oh, wipers will need some work on this one. Turn signals. That one is on. That one is on. All right. Horns, you place your bets? What do you think? All right, let's try it. Nope. Now guys, we don't fix everything on these cars. If we did, the price would significantly increase and we wouldn't have the inventory that we have every single week. People always ask that question and they ask, why don't you fix everything? Well, that is the reason. We also sell 50 to 60 cars a month doing exactly the way we do. Keeps the prices down, and if you're a little bit enabled mechanically, you can fix wipers and horns. If you don't like that, that's okay. We're gonna hit the road now and see how this one runs and drives. All right, so we are gonna stop and get some fuel because we are close to empty here. We'll go ahead and get turned around. All right, we get to try reverse. This is the first time I've driven this car. I literally just drove it next door so that I can get my videos done. It's my little hideout when I'm getting behind. But I'm finally catching up, guys. I'll be starting on next week today, and I can get ahead for you on these videos. Clutch feels good. Car itself feels decent. Brakes, a lot of pedal there though. But we do have manual drum brakes. Wish that guy would have used his turn signal. Feels good. Straight as an arrow. See, I'm not even touching the steering wheel. A little bit of slack there, but it's not bad at all. She sounds awesome. Again, with the manual brakes, a lot of pedal. Shifting on down so we can hear that big block. Okay, so we got great oil pressure. Our engine temperature is awesome at 170. It drives great. Now on this car, you do gotta let it warm up a little bit. It just gets better once it's warm. These big blocks do like that. They like the heat. Okay, we didn't try the air controls, did we? They're not doing anything. They're not even labeled anymore. flowing anywhere. This feels like a good old car here. All right, what we're gonna do is get us some gas. Pull up in here and get about $20 worth of premium fuel. Then we'll continue this test drive, guys. If you want, you can bet on the gas gauge. Do you think it works? Right now it's at almost E. Let me show it to you. No problem. I'll be back. Well, you know, I ended up putting $30 worth of gas in this one. Got 93 octane. I just felt like the gas gauge works, but we'll see. Put it in here behind the tag. You got a nice tag. Coming on up. Turn that key. What happens? The gas gauge comes up and is working. I'll turn it on. Ooh. I like it. Great engine temperature. Of course, when you cut them off, they're going to rise a little bit. You cut them back on, they come back down. Yeah, we ready to roll. Gas gauge working and all. We're at half a tank now. so far, I like this car. Pretty nice. Let's roll out. Engine temperature is a little bit on the high side because we've been sitting in the parking lot just idling and running the car. It's at 220 right now, so we're gonna roll on and get her cooled down. Just riding down the road pushes the air through the radiator, it cools it off. Now this one I noticed it didn't have a fan shroud. You put one of those on there, you probably have no worries at all. But me personally, with a big block, I always add the electric fans to my cars. It just keeps them cool in traffic or scenarios like me being on the blacktop parking lot over there, not really moving for the last 30-45 minutes. It's just gonna go up being a big block. Now, fan shroud probably cure that issue. Electric fan definitely would. I'll be a little easy, but we're already back down to 210 and coming down even more. So I wouldn't be surprised if this thing would be sitting at 190 by the time we get back to the lot. It's almost 200 now. Now it's at 200. Great oil pressure. We're looking at 50 pounds right now. All right, guys. Coming up on this road here with the bump in the middle of it. Little bump coming up right here. Suspension is smooth. She works good. We're almost to 190. It's like 195 right now. Good temperature. I hope you enjoyed this video. I try to pick out any kind of issues that I see so you know what you're getting, what to expect, with no surprises. Now, sometimes with these old cars, things do happen. I don't know, a lot of people on here buy and sell cars all the time, but you know how that is. You have a perfect car, somebody shows up, something happens, that's fine. We take care of it. That's what we do. That's what we're here for. That's why we've been around for 40 years. There's 100 detailed pictures. There's financing and shipping. All available at maplemotors.com. Give us a call, 615-822-4444. And I say this every video, beware of scammers that impersonate us. You can call us at that number, 615-822-4444, and we will talk to you directly. You can also call the local police department around here to double check, make sure we're real if you want to be more comfortable with it. I do suggest that on any car purchase. And of course, that's from anybody. You know, Marketplace and Facebook definitely run some scams, and that's why I've slowed down my posting on that site. That way you know here on YouTube it's legit. And if you're following one of our platforms that doesn't have 400,000 plus followers, get off of it because they're scammers. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Hey, picking out the flaws coming up next. All right, we're gonna walk around this ride. Anything I find, you'll know about it. Starting up in the front. Looks like a newer chrome bumper. A little overspray on that. I think that'll actually come right off. Get a little steel wool on it, it will. Little ding there. Moving down the side now. Tires are in decent shape up and over the fenders here. Little rust bubbles popping up in the corner of this door. touch-up mark there. Little bubbles in the corner right there as well. Back our midsection, you got a spot here that's been painted. And you see those little holes that are popping out. You can see it's been painted over this fender well too. Shade off. Ding in the door, really small touch-up mark in the middle. And I tell you what, guys, if I fill the screen and you see it, you know about it. But if there's anything you want to see more of, little spots there, you can also call, request, and we'll go out and send you more videos. Front windshield looks okay, but it's got some like light swirly scratches. I don't know if you can get that cleaned off. Right there, looks like it's got some paint on it. Like little scuffs here on top. Got some little rust bubbles popping up in the corner there. Cracks in the paint here. Scratch. Coming up on the back, spot in the corner. A little bit of pitting. The trunk jams look good. Seal looks great. They carpeted the trunk. I don't know what this piece goes to. To me, that looks like a Slim Jim of some type. What we got going on here? Newer socket fell out. There we go. Now I might have some tail lights. I'm doing this walk around before I've done the test drive. I just pulled over to the parking lot next door so I can get it done. We have a large amount of people coming through this week, which is great. And I just couldn't get any videos done because I'm always talking to people. So I just jumped in the car and took off. This video is highly requested. Needed to be done to sell the vehicle. Now the carpet is glued down, so I can't pull it up. I don't want to rip. I mean, it's glued down good. I'm just gonna trust that it looks okay under there. It's hard to tell. The lid looks good. Coming down. No crack there. Looks like a dent right here in the middle of the trunk lid. Really subtle. Nothing that stands out too bad. Can't hardly tell with it down. I just ordered the OSMO Action Camera 5 too. I'm recording right now with a 4. I'm excited about getting the 5. Coming down this side. So that means I get a camera upgrade, guys. You might get some better videos. Little bit wrinkled there on the trim. You see some imperfections here as well. Edge of the door on this side looks good. What about in the front? Got common area, bubbles, rust. Trim's a little loose there. spot here chip. Midsection on this one. See the holes behind the emblem. Touch-up mark. Paint imperfections on the door too. Couple touch-up marks. One here. Touch-up mark there. Also there. Little chip in the paint. Super Sport. Super Sport emblems. Let's look at our windows. Little dings on your trim on the chrome. Cracks right here in your seal, pitting on your vent window, down your pillar. A little dent there. Light scuff here. Chip there. Crack in the paint up top, spot here. Crack in the paint back here. Two little spots. Up in the middle there, a little chip. But tell you what, we've made it around the outside. Let's open her up. We'll see this interior, bottoms of the doors. Door opens good, panel looks great. Chips here. Pedals, they don't look bad. Little spots on the dash there. Passenger door looks good. Your back seat looks great. Panel there, the interior parts coming up. Let's zoom in on it. A little padding on that door panel is coming up. This side looks good. A little scuff here in the paint. Little wrinkles in the headliner. You can see the headliner is newer. It looks okay. Package tray's definitely been redone. They did a good job on the interior. It all feels pretty fresh. I mean, yeah. Carpet's decent. Gauges look good. Your dash though, a crack there. Can always get a new one of these. And this piece ripped off. Pad. The top looks good. Great oil pressure. Engine temperature's good. Let's jump out of here. Got a little antifreeze. That seal on your thermostat probably needs to be replaced. Gets hot, cold, lets a little bit of antifreeze out. Needs a fan shroud. That's going to help cool even better. And also protect you from getting your finger taken off. Coming down with the hood. Little chips. Bubble in the paint there. Under detailed pictures, financing and shipping, it's all available at maplemotors.com. Be sure to go there. Also hit subscribe, and thank you very much for watching this video. Guys, I'm gonna go back and grab another one. I'll see you later.